Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. In today's video, I am going to Revendreth, which is the last place that you go to in Shadowlands, like the last major map. It's where like all the vampire-ish people are. I have left in like all like the voice talking and stuff by the voice actors, and there's a couple of cutscenes, and we get to meet Sire Denathrius, who is just, in my opinion, a huge asshole. This is just some playthrough. Any of the like regular like fight scenes and that kind of stuff, I've sped all that stuff up ×4 because, well, it gets kind of boring. It took me, I think, 6 or 7 hours total to get through this map and do all of the quests and whatnot. I am on a holy priest, so it makes it a little bit harder. It takes a long time for me to kill something because, again, holy priest. So, if you have any questions, then feel free to leave them down below. I just figured, you know, people were asking for some gaming content, and this was just some stuff that I had recorded. So, hopefully you enjoy the things that I am showing you, and I'll do like little excerpt blips here and there of voice talking.
Welcome, damn soul, to Revendreth. You are over redemption. Right this way. Come get you sorted. Yes. As the new arrived soul, you should know this is a place of torment and penance. To be alone, for as you can see by these many sin stones, the road to redemption is possible. These sin stones represent the soul who has come to this place and cleanse themselves of their sin. Eventually moving on from here, or accepting the role of a Avenger.
Once I had power, greatness.
Final judgment comes from the Master. It is he who commands this place. It is he who embraces souls to become Ventia, the tormentors and eaters of sin.
So this is the starting quest area and this like graveyard or cemetery that I'm currently in. I like to go around and like discover things and whatnot, so you'll find that I kind of wander around besides doing just the stuff that they've required me to do as a quest. And again, sorry about the garbled sound. I have tried to clean it up. I don't know if it was my computer or the game that caused that sound issues or not.
There are always those few who are unwilling to work for redemption, or don't agree with their sin stone, or are simply just a bunch of bad apples. Oh, those get the boat. Down to the moor, never to come back. Take this poor soul, for example. He's on his final warning. Won't even admit he did something wrong. Still thinks he's someone important.
I stand at the ready.
You will, creatures. This is a guest, not a charge.
Just a whole lot of me exploring, wandering around places, trying to figure out what's what. There are some places that you can go where you'll find like treasure chests and whatnot, and that's, you know, I find treasure on the map and I go and try and open it and whatnot, and sometimes I get killed, so, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, just wandering around.
Come, mortal. Let us away from this place.
If you look at the top right hand side of my screen, there's like a little miniature map, and there's like this little green box icon on there, and I was like, ooh, what's that? So that's a treasure chest. Sometimes that you have to fight some of these things and whatnot in order to gain access to the chest. There it is there, but it's also being guarded, so I had to fight all this stuff to get it open, and then the one guy's like, no, it's my treasure, you can't have it. Well, he's dead. It's mine now. Whenever you see something like that, you never know what's going to be in it. Sometimes it's gear, sometimes it's money. It's always worth a shot to go check it out. So that's what I did.
No doubt by now you have heard of the anima drought plaguing our reality. We face this challenge with dignity and remain united behind the monster. Revendreth remains resolute.
Occasionally you'll hear that horn, and what that is signifying like treasure or like a world boss or something like that, like anything that's a silver elite or higher.
Look, Tamely! There's a commotion up ahead. Looks like a fight.
Rebels. Just drive either over or through them. They would not dare to walk. What in the name of the master?
This mortal will not become another puppet of the master.
He is your master too, traitor. Release us at once.
As you command, Lord Chamberlain.
So just a continuity question here. If we were inside the carriage minus the 2 outside, how did we fall out? I mean, anybody else catch that? Or is it just me?
Stick with me. You know heroine, but I know Revendreth. Right. You go find the lads, and I'll get this carriage back in a riding shape, eh? What? And over here. Try not to get eh?
In life, I was unbeatable. In death, I am unstoppable. Revendreth, when no one should know your name. Yes! Free at last! Come, my new friend! Let us bring ruin upon something! Anything! Devourers. They are chewing at the foundation of our realm. I have never seen so many.
So I go around and I pick up the quests here, and then I go into an area where you end up fighting like spiders and stuff. You have to watch out in this area because there's a big guy that wanders around, and needless to say, he is not quite so friendly, and he will kind of like charge you and attack you. So be mindful of that he does wander through this area. You'll see him off to the right here in just a second. After I maneuver around a little bit and kill some spiders, I try and stay around the edge because he's a silver elite. There he is. There he is. He's a gold elite. Yeah, another reason to stay away from him. I am a holy priest. Things like to stomp on me and it hurts, and ow. So that would be a negatory on me to attack him. Now, if you see that blue portal behind me, and of course I'm keeping an eye on where that big guy is because he does wander back and forth. That blue portal, if you click on that, another elite pops out of it and you kill it and you get like treasure or stuff from it. So I didn't realize that when I clicked it. I was just there to pick up quest items and kill the spiders and stuff, but there's like a little hammer that drops and then you pick it up and you open the portal thing. And I'm like, what do I do with this? Oh, there he is. He's a silver elite. So watch out for him. He can be a little hard. Thankfully, I can fear him and he goes away for a minute. He also does like raging stomps and stuff. But because I'm a healer, I can also like heal as long as I can get him stunned long enough to heal myself. Just tidbits of advice if you do decide to pick on him.
You are so refreshingly fresh.
The Mistblade graces us with her presence. And what cage did our Marwalker here let you out of?
Oh, you know me. A different age, a different
Sire
cage.
Denathrius looks forward to me introducing you. You know who I am.
You been followed?
We must part ways
Don't
for
tell any
now,
bosses
as I have some vengeance to dispense. I do hope our paths cross again. Try not to die.
Why does everybody keep telling me to not die? Hello?
Be on your guard. Draven and his lackeys may still be lurking nearby. Draven is one of the few remaining leaders of a failed rebellion. There are those disloyal Revendreth and Stoneborn who believe the Master is responsible for the anima drought. Such heresy.
Watch out for the horse carriages. If you are too close to them, they will stun you, knock you over, and you'll be there for a second on the ground going, huh?
Let us proceed on foot. I do not fancy being flung off a cliff again.
Oi! Yeah, don't trust anything with wings.
May I help you? Revendreth is resolute. Rumors regarding the drought are woefully overstated. You, with the ugly face, ride the carriage off in a different direction as a distraction. Mortal, we should split up to avoid being an easier target. Try not to die.
Again with the whole no dying bit. What is with that? I mean, everybody here is already dead, so why are they telling me not to die? I mean, yeah, of course you will die and then resurrect and that kind of stuff, but like that just seems like odd that they're telling me not to die in a realm full of dead people. So, yeah. As for the horse carriages, you'll find like thrown horseshoes and stuff. Pick those up as you go, because you will need those for the Blanchy quest line if you want to get her as a mount. She's like the old nag from Westfall, if you ever did the Westfall storyline. There is a really good video that another YouTuber did on her and her story and how to do the quest to get her and all that kind of fun stuff and where she comes from and the fact that she like betrayed Thrall, and she's kind of like an evil fucking horse, to be honest, but you know, she's a horse. Also, that little mushroom that I just saw over there to the left, if you get on that, it'll throw you up in the air. There's a treasure chest up there that I didn't realize, that I did my damnedest trying to figure out how to get up there to get to it. If you like just kind of walk near that mushroom, it'll throw you up in the air, and then you kind of glide down, and then you'll land on that platform that's just over my head, and then you can get the treasure chest that's up there. See the treasure chest next to the gargoyles? Yeah, you get on that mushroom that's right there by that wall, and it'll actually get you up there. So there's that. And yeah, just running around questing and picking things up and doing what I'm supposed to and all that lovely fun stuff. So yep. Also, if you notice, I kind of like run through some stuff and ignore it and just keep going, even though they're like stunning me and trying to bite me and whatnot. I was trying to get to like the next questing area, and I thought it was up here. It's not. It's down below in that little ugly pond area where that big ugly guy is. So I was like lost. I normally ask for directions, and I do read my map, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not a guy. I do ask for directions, and I do, you know, look for help. These little elevators are kind of neat, but you do have to wait for them. So yeah, and there's usually one way on and one way off. If you look, I try and go another way and I'm like stuck. There's a reason for that. But anyways, I figured I would, you know, update you there. But if I'm like trying to get to somewhere and I do not want to stop and fight everything in the way, I will get on my mount and just kind of plow through things and just keep going. And until they knock me off my mount, that's the only time I will really stop to fight them, is if they knock me off my mount. If I stay mounted the whole time, I'm just going to be like, see ya, motherfuckers, and just keep going. So there's always that. I also found doing this quest line, when you throw the rocks and whatnot, or the rubble or trash or refuse or whatever back in the water, if you kill those little like sludgy things in the pool before you throw it in, it does not always mean that you will not be attacked. I found that out the hard way. And yes, I do spend some time fishing here because, you know, fishing. I can't do it in real life because I have a bad habit of catching people, not fish. So nobody ever invites me to go fishing anymore because I have a bad habit of catching everything but fish. So yeah, killing those little things, running around the pool before you throw the rubble in, not always a deterrent.
Further sacrifices must be made if Revendreth is to survive this crisis.
Begging my master's pardon, I humbly present the Maw Walker.
Ah, the mortal who escaped the inescapable prison. A living soul restoring hope to the realms eternal. Maw Walker, I am aware of your urgent request for anima. Under normal circumstances, I would of course oblige. Sadly, you arrive in the midst of a violent rebellion. Our resources are stretched perilously thin. This drought has left my people desperate, starving, and some even defiant. But if you were to aid our cause, then I could gratefully provide the aid you seek.
I didn't believe him then, and I still don't believe him now. The lion mofo, he is up to no good, and I can smell it. He is a creep.
Have you come to pay your tithe?
That would be a negatory, my dude.
Everyone has a price.
Fear itself is enough. You cannot hide from me.
Oh, I'm sure I can.
Choose your next words very carefully. The Stoneborn are my children. Choose your actions carefully.
Sorry, lady, but you got some fugly kids.
You have my ear.
Uh-oh, I better give it back then if I got it. And did you need it? Wait, how'd I get it? Ew.
Until we meet again.
Step forward, Maw Walker, and I shall bestow upon you a taste of the power that Revendreth can offer. Then, fear of Revendreth, attend and learn. This new arrival is my guest, and should be accorded all rights and privileges therein. Lord Chamberlain, I hereby charge you with bringing an end to this failed rebellion. For this task, I lend you Prince Renethal's medallion, as well as the might of our dear friend, the Maw Walker. Bring the accuser to me, and her medallion shall be yours. The prince's is already promised to another faithful ally.
Your generosity is as vast as your wisdom, Master. Your will be done. I serve the Master.
There is nothing I detest more than some sorry suck-up. Like, really, dude, grow a pair.
Revendreth, by decree of the Master, the accuser is to be imprisoned, and I shall assume control of the Halls of Atonement.
We reject your decree, your false claim to this seat, and the corrupt master.
In your defiance, you reveal the vast pride within you, accuser. You are unworthy of your title, your privilege, and your power.
And you are unworthy of existence. Approach my halls, and I will prove it.
Well, she's got some bite. I like her. So this is where I'm going to leave off Revendreth right here because, you know, I don't think I recorded any more this day. I only recorded so much, or I only recorded what I thought would be interesting. So, you know, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. And I will try and do my best to answer them in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of me throwing in like gaming content in with my regular content, and I will see you in another video very soon. Have a fab day or night wherever you are. Bye.